On Sunday evening, Beatriz Johnson, the leader of the Communist Party in Santiago de Cuba, took a proactive approach to quell the anger of hundreds of demonstrators demanding electricity, food, and freedom by climbing onto a roof of a house. After a few tense hours, food trucks arrived in Santiago, the country's second largest city. Johnson and her team distributed essential items such as rice, sugar, milk, and soap. Following one of Cuba's daily prolonged blackouts, power was then restored in Santiago. Quote, "We informed Beatriz that if shortages persisted or if any other issues arose, we would take to the streets again," said a resident of Santiago who received supplies. These demonstrations were unusual, as were the authorities' responses, which typically involve deploying riot police to suppress unrest. However, economists suggest that communist government has limited options for significantly improving living conditions before the sweltering summer months, during which protests often occur and electricity demand peaks, the Wall Street Journal reported. Cuba strictly prohibits gatherings not sanctioned by the government, and despite this, residents have recently defied authorities by assembling in small groups, making noise with pots and pans, and expressing dissent against the regime. Sunday's protests occurred in at least 5 cities and represent the most significant unrest since 2021, when widespread demonstrations shook the island, leading to over 1,000 people being arrested.